I found there's a Paper Mario GameCube game. Threw that in there. Good, but
yeah.
I wanted to be upfront about it.
Are you just tossing them in?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, these are great. Did you want to keep these?
I would like to have the Pirates one, but...
So previously on the $10,000 video game collection season 2, we ended up with $18 in the budget. It's a minuscule amount, I know, but in the last video we ended up getting a ton of free stuff. We bought some stuff, we sold some stuff. We ended up getting this Xbox Series S right here with a solid modded controller. As you guys remember, this baby was nasty, dirty, disgusting, dingy, and smelly. So currently right now it's being deodorized with a bunch of these dryer sheets. Do I have a trade lined up? No, I don't. I actually don't have a trade lined up. I'm sad, disappointed. I'm a failure. Yes, I know. The only offers that I've been receiving for this Series S have been terrible. Bad offers, poor. This is what you get for doing this type of the trade game. It's part of the job, I know. But I'm destined to wait a little bit longer because I know we'll get a trade. It's all about patience this time around. Guys, in the collection so far, we got this little stack of PS3 games worth around 20-30 bucks. Not much. And these shelves, my man, they're just looking a bit dark, aren't they? I want to grab some lights for the inner parts of these shelves in this season. Maybe we'll get done with that in this episode. So yeah, sure, we got the Xbox Series S and we got 18 bucks left in the budget, but hey, I got some good news for y'all. From what we picked up in the last video, we made some solid sales. That Xbox Series S 1TB SSD that we picked up alongside this Xbox Series S right here ended up actually selling for a banging 120 bucks. Ka-ching! Simple to ship, $4 on that one, $16 in fees unfortunately. So take $20 off. Still $100 profit on that one. We basically paid 50 bucks for the Xbox Series S. You gotta love it. Those PS4 lots, let me tell you about this. 80 PS4 games for free. Are you kidding me? I sold both of them. Listed them each for 150 bucks. Solid deal. Guy comes up, says, hey, can you cut the shipping of one of the $40 lots if I bought them both? I said, heck yeah. So $300 on that one. Shipping was paid for and $40 in fees. That one hurt a little bit. That's a stinger right there. We got 377 bucks to work with. The Series S, they don't really sell well, unfortunately, but you know what does? OLED switches. Now you got a few options. You could buy a brand new OLED switch for 350 bucks plus tax. That's a little expensive. Y'all know I'm a finagler, so I'm gonna hop on Marketplace because I guarantee I'll be able to get one for less than 350 bucks. You better believe it. I want to get an OLED switch because I'm all about the trade game. 2 trade posts running at the same time, yeah, that's efficiency. Anyways, I'll see you guys when we have an update. And when something happens to this shelf a little bit better than this little mini stack right here, wish me luck. How's it going? Guys, we got an OLED switch. 220 bucks. I think it was originally 250, but I negotiated. That's what I do. I negotiate. 220 bucks I'm paying for this OLED switch. White Joy-Con, solid deal. Yes, it's late. Last week in the episode, we picked up a Series S late as well. And you don't want to pick up things in the dark because, guys, you can get robbed pretty easily. And I'm actually heading to another sketchy area right now. There's a lot of sketchy areas in Colorado Springs, so forgive me. I'm not condoning this type of behavior, but when it's 220 bucks, I would feel remiss if I did not pick this up. Anyways, wish me luck. If anything goes bad, call the cops. Hey. 68, 120, 40, 60, 80, 220. There you go.
You want to take a quick
Yeah, let's take a quick look at this.
It's the curve with it. I just couldn't fit it in.
Okay, cool. Sweet. So yeah, any performance issues? Slowing down? You've been playing it for a year, you said?
Yeah, it's been a year. I just got this the Zelda one.
Oh,
so
okay.
I just switched over.
Okay, and you tossed off the screen protector that was on there, right?
No. So there's another one on there that I put on.
Oh, okay. So this is just mint.
Glass.
Okay, perfectly mint. Nice.
Yeah, I got the cords in there.
Got the cords, dock. Thank you again for cutting me a deal on this. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Awesome.
Holy shit, again.
Thank you. So that was a successful deal, thank the Lord. We got an OLED switch, 220 bucks down from the budget. Very unfortunate. I hate taking money outside of the budget, but guys, an OLED switch. We now have an OLED switch and an Xbox Series S. That Xbox Series S is still deodorizing. Did it stink? But this one smells This one smells pretty good. I'm gonna post it up on Facebook Marketplace. OLED switch for trade for old video game collections. I'm gonna name the systems that I want to trade it for. Please let there be a good trade in the works. That OLED switch is looking fantastic, and I hope we are also looking fantastic. Hopefully by the next few days, we'll have one of these two items traded. Let's hope. Where am I going, you're asking? You're asking that, right? I'm going to a deal, a trade. The OLED switch finally found its maker. Or, you know, its new owner. Guys, this is really exciting. There's a couple items. There's an item here. There's two items in here. There's probably 3 or 4 items in here that I really wanted to get in the last season of the $10,000 video game collection, but I didn't. It's in this lot. Let me tell you about this lot. It's a crazy lot. You're gonna be mouth agape. Guys, I know we just got her, so she's been part of the family for about one night now, but when someone offers a trade that contains GameCube, PlayStation, all of this stuff right here, you can't help but look at this OLED switch and say, you're out of here. Hey.
For some reason, my GPS was like, so you wanted to go to 4 Corners? Like, while you're halfway there? I didn't.
Well, thank you guys for meeting me here, for sure.
All of this.
Yeah, you crack it open.
So, I brought the list.
Okay, cool.
There was one hiccup. I could not find Resident Evil 4 in the greatest hits.
Oh, that's fine.
I double, triple checked everything.
Yeah, it's definitely not a deal breaker. Okay.
But I found there's a Paper Mario GameCube game.
Okay.
I didn't know that I had.
Oh,
so
awesome.
I just threw that in there.
Awesome.
But if you wanted to go down the list, I've got them all alphabetized. You can check to make sure they're all
cool.
here.
And you said something was wrong with the GameCube. I don't remember.
I think the motor's bad.
Okay, so just crack it open and fix something on the board, possibly?
Yeah, so for whatever reason, it just doesn't spin the discs and read them. That should be Paper Mario.
It doesn't spin them.
Yeah, it's not like spinning up to read the game.
Okay, but it's like
it'll make the sound, but it doesn't actually do it. So I don't know exactly what caused the issue.
Okay. I think I might know the issue on that one, possibly.
Yeah, I just don't have the tools or the know-how to be able to crack it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's this.
Yeah, I got it. Like I enjoy fixing stuff like that anyway, so.
I was hoping you would, but I wanted to be upfront about it. I'm like, it's not functional.
Yep.
Like, it turns on and everything. That's the important part. It's not spinning up and playing games.
Did you check that out?
Nope, I have not.
Yeah, crack that
I
open.
figured we'd do one thing at a time here, so that way we're not like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You gotta be.
I'm sorry about
a couple goldfish in there? That's totally fine. Don't worry about it.
I did not know my daughter had stuck goldfish
in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want them, but I also had a couple of like the old like Prima strategy guides.
Oh yeah, I definitely would like those. Are you just tossing them in?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, these are great. These are really cool.
Oh, damn it.
Did you want to keep these?
I would like to have the Pirates one, but
oh yeah, for sure.
That's frivolous.
I already know the game. You don't want it?
Out, so.
I just had them, so I was like, I gotta get rid of a lot of this stuff anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these are just sitting on a game shelf. Like, if I'm getting rid of the games, maybe
as well get rid of the guides.
One of the old guides.
Oh, the guides are they're collectible too. Everyone, there's a market for everything.
And I really apologize about those goldfish.
Oh, that's fine. No, that'll be a fun one to try and fish out of there. All right, that looks good. Okay, sweet. Awesome. Okay, thank you again. Really appreciate it. Awesome.
Thanks for wanting it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and if there's any issues with the OLED switch, let me know. Okay. If there's one item you want to be thrown in as a freebie in a lot, it's Paper Mario for the GameCube. What? Box is back there, stocked and loaded to the brim. Guy tossed in a bunch of freebies. He found Paper Mario. That was crazy. Tossed in a bunch of game guides. Yes, I'll take them, of course. It's time to break the truth on being a video game seller, collector, all that stuff. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people say it's actually really hard work. It's not hard work. It's not hard at all. When you have moments like these, they make it all worth it. Guys, let me pull over. Let me give you a little sneak peek of what's in this box right here, shall we? Again, pardon my excitement, but guys, take a look at this box right here. It's packed. A backwards compatible PS3, tons of games, solid titles, free books right there, and of course there's one game. Yes, sir, that's the big boy in this lot. Can you believe we scored it? Again, pardon my excitement. I get really happy when I come across these lots. There is some hardships with video game reselling and collecting, of course, but guys, when you actually like video games, it's really fun. You get to test everything. And when it comes to cleaning, I actually enjoy cleaning. It's actually deep rooted in a psychological issue where I use cleaning as a coping mechanism to deal with my stress and anxiety. But that's neither here nor there. Guys, you want to see the rest of this box? box. So do I. Let's go. So what I have in front of me here is something special. It's a box of video games that'll blow your mind. And more importantly, it's the first collection of video games that will be dispersed upon our shelf today. Again, I don't want to discount our good old PS3 games right here, but come on, this is when it gets real. But before we begin looking in this box right here, I want to reiterate there's only $157 left in the budget. That's actually quite a bit of money, but we already have a Series S that hasn't traded yet. Bad offers so far, but we're hoping there's something on the way. Of course, right off the bat, when you open the box, the thing that blinds you is this good old PS3. Now this, my good sir, is a PlayStation 3 backwards compatible because it's got the 4 USB ports on the front. Backwards compatible PS3s also have the ability to open up this slot for the memory cards. Now what's wrong with this one right here? There's a goldfish sitting in there swimming around with no business in mind. Before it goes on the shelf, I'm gonna have to fish it out of there. Now one of the things I definitely wanted in the last $10,000 video game collection was a backwards compatible PS3. Today we got one, guys. Now this one isn't in the best shape right here. I'm actually hoping it works. The guy did say that it did work, so I'm hopeful, but of course this going on the shelf is adding in $300 to our collection. You gotta love it. My man was so kind, a beautiful dynamic duo of guys that tossed in all of these game guides right here. Some of them gotta have value. Draken guards in there, that's really sick. Look at all this stuff, man. Beautiful condition, by the way. I haven't fully decided whether we should be keeping these bad boys in the collection yet, but I think we should. We'll see. Comment down below, did the game guides stay in the collection or did they go down for budgeteering purposes? You know, we need a little bit more cash. We got to get more stuff to trade. But yeah, I don't know the value on these guides right here. I haven't looked them up, so let me know if there's a bolo in there. Bunch of games I'm talking about right here. We'll start off with the PS3. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. We're keeping all of these games right here. Every single game in this big old box is going on these shelves, including the PS3. We're gonna fill up this shelf probably. Now, a lot of these are filler titles, but still solid titles. I'm not going to discount that. Dragon Ball Xenoverse is in here. That's pretty sick. Dynasty Warriors 7. Whoa, I'm just seeing the PEGI rating down there. This is a UK copy, apparently, but it's actually fully complete, which is sick. That's a little odd. Hopefully that trend doesn't continue. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. I think that's an expensive game. Prove me wrong. Skyrim's on the list. I think we have that actually in the collection so far. That is not our first double. That is our first Skyrim. Brutal Legend for the PS3 and Deadpool for the PS3. We ain't done yet. There's a couple down here. Valkyria Chronicles, a Sega masterpiece. Shadow of Mordor. Look at this one right here. It's a steelbook. Star Wars The Force Unleashed is actually in there. Yes, it is. That's kind of sick to see. That's the highlight of the PS3 collection so far, besides the backwards compatible, of course. And then, of course, you got these filler football titles. NCAA Football 14 is not in here, unfortunately. That would have been really sick to see, but guys, we got a pretty good PlayStation 3 collection gathered in here. Now, if you're new to this channel and you don't know about the trade gravy train, well, let me explain to you. You post up a posting on Facebook Marketplace. This time it was an OLED Switch. I'm willing to trade my OLED Switch for older video game collections. Within the description, you label off a couple items that you're specifically looking for. Sega, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, etc. You name it, you can even toss in Pokemon cards. If you're into fishing, make sure to include that you're looking for a brand new fly rod. Whatever the case is, the trade gravy train means you can get anything you want. All you have to do is post the item up on Marketplace and just wait. Now, you're going to get a lot of bad offers, so be prepared. It is a job ciphering through all the millions of poopy offers, but if you just hang in there and cross your fingers till they break, you'll get something like this big old box right here, and we haven't even scratched the surface on the main gems in this lot. Guys, wait till you see it. Now, this GameCube is not working. The guy said that it doesn't spin discs. Comment down below if you know what the problem is. I don't. Well, we don't have a GameCube obviously yet, so it's going in there. Once we find a better condition GameCube, one that actually works, we're gonna replace this one. We got SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 and 2006. Time Splitters 2, which I believe is a weird one that actually has a little bit of value to it. The Bouncer, a Squaresoft game that when I looked up the price, I'm pretty sure it was lower than this cover art should have given it credit for. This is kind of a sick looking title. Couple Star Wars games in Star Ocean Till the End of Time in really beautiful condition. I believe this was a pack-in with another game, actually. The whole Hitman trilogy right here in its box with the original sleeve. You gotta love seeing that. That's gonna look real tight on the collection shelf right there. We gotta find out where we're putting this thing. Gotta have a PS2 shelf, a PS3 shelf, yada yada. Soul Calibur 3 is in the lot, a Namco game that looks like Jinseki, but it's not. We got Rogue Galaxy. 3 Xbox 360 games that I should point out. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. We'll keep the 360 games in our collection this time, guys. I know I got a lot of hate for not keeping the Xbox stuff. I know you guys love it. So we're keeping it, of course. Now moving on to the GameCube. Well, we got a couple more PS2 titles here. Dragon Quest 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I think this guy threw in the guide for this one. Yeah, he did. Yeah, right there. Dragon Quest 8 with its guide. You gotta love that little pair right there. Maybe we should be keeping the guides. I don't know. Drakengard! Not Drakengard 2, which will be pushing a real high penny, but still sick to see in the lot. Final Fantasy 12 for the PlayStation 2. That's pretty sick. Finally, the last PlayStation 2 game is gone. So, guys, a pretty solid little PlayStation 2 bundle. We got a bunch of PS3 games added into the collection and a backwards compatible PS3. But the best of the lot is yet to come. When it comes to the GameCube, there are few games that skyrocket to the moon in value, that are actually sick titles that you must pick up. Big old boros. There's actually quite a bit of them on the GameCube. I don't know why I said there's a few. There's actually quite a bit, so rephrasing. Starting from the top, we got an empty case. Now, I know you guys know already what this title is. The guy didn't have, I can't remember what game he didn't have, but he said he found this game, and he's like,
yeah, I just found this game. I tossed it in for free.
This one's definitely going on the shelf right. I mean, I'm not gonna put it up right now. That one's definitely going on the shelf. You know it. I don't really know how to display it when it's disc only, but we'll see. Wow, the disc is in beautiful condition too. No resurfacer needed on that one. Yes, a couple of sports titles. Ooh, Dragon Ball Z Sagas is in the house. Castlevania Curse of the Darkness, also for PlayStation 2. One of the big games in this lot. You gotta love it. Is this fully complete as well? I haven't checked it yet. Yes, sir, it is. Nice and fully complete with the manual and a clean looking disc. We got Harvest Moon for the GameCube, so we're building up some type of GameCube collection here. Custom Robos in the lot, feeling nice and heavy. What's in there? Oh, it's a manual and a ton of paperwork. Let me check this out. So it's looking like Custom Robo comes with a ton of paperwork right there and a thick manual. You gotta love it. I like a nice quality game right here. The last in the box, the last of this collection, the big boy in the lot we traded an OLED Switch for, in which we only paid 220 bucks, is the Grail Piece Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. In absolutely immaculate condition. One of the best games you're ever gonna see in a GameCube lot. Also fully complete with its manual and the extras. Right there is the disc. Clean. Well, let's check. Yes, sir. Well, it's a little scratched up, actually. Well, let me polish it. Fire. 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 It's not my fault that I want to spank you. So you gotta love seeing that one in the lot right there. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. One of the best games you're gonna find on the game. This is a holy grail right here, and it's going up on our shelves. The first trade's done. The OLED Switch. Guys, we have a nice fat little bit of budget left in the bank. We got an Xbox Series S that's still deodorizing because of how much it stunk. It really did stink. I'm not lying to you. We're gonna get something though. Hopefully by next video, probably, right? I'm looking at this shelf right here and I'm remembering the beginning of the last series. Guys, it all started with one thing. This time it started with some Bose headphones, but here it started with a dream and a passion to hunt, an aspiration to show everyone that you don't need any money to start a video game collection, that you can actually build a video game collection exceeding $10,000 with lint in your pocket. So to begin this journey with this solid little lot right here, I am flabbergasted, astounded, and very proud. I'm very thankful that you're all a part of this journey, the beginning journey to this collection series. And for now, there's only one thing left to do. Let's put some games on these shelves. You gotta love the free stuff, huh?